everybody, today we are going to be playing the Rip It or Ship It tag, which if you don't know what this tag is, it is a tag that you take all of your favorite book characters or whatever kind of characters you want, you put them in a hat, a box, something, shake it up, and then you pick two out and you either ship the couple or you rip the couple. So that's what we're going to be playing. The original maker of this tag is Emma Books, and I'll link her down below. So here is our names. I put them all in here. I think I did a lot more than I should have, but you know, whatever. So the first two names are Marcus from Twilight. You know, like Marcus, the Volturi. And Emily Fields from Pretty Little Liars. I'm gonna go no with this because Emily is Emily and she's like sweet and nice. And freaking Marcus is over here desiccating. Like, he's just in the Volturi. He's there. I have my own issues with Marcus, so we're gonna rip that. Joanna Mason from The Hunger Games and Celeste Newsome from The Selection. This might work because they both are kind of shitty people. I'm sorry, sometimes. But then they get better. Like, I hated both of them at first. And then as soon as, like, I got used to them, I was like, okay, I could get used to you. And then, yeah. So I think I'm going to ship Joanna and Celeste together. We have for our next Noah Shaw from the Mara Dyer series. Well, now he has his own series. So, but that series. And Laura Jean from To All the Boys I Loved Before. I want to really like this. I don't know why, but I want to like really like this. I don't know. I kind of want to ship it just because I think they'd be cute together. I don't know if Laura could keep up with all the craziness of Noah, but I mean, maybe Noah needs a little less crazy in his life other than Mara. So I'm going to ship it. Ship it. So the first character we have is Miss Katniss Everdeen from District 12, The Hunger Games, and Valentine Morgenstern. Now, ignoring the age difference there, I actually think this would work because I think Katniss would kick Valentine's ass and be like, no, like, you're gonna not do that and you're gonna listen to me. So I think this might work. But then it's Valentine, but Valentine's so charming, and he's so charming, and he kind of reminds me of a little bit of, like, the charm aspect of, like, Finnick. Not, like, he's not Finnick, but, like, he's, like, charming like that. So I don't know if Katniss would be able to handle that either, because she doesn't really handle Finnick's charm very well at the beginning. So, you know, I'm actually going to have to rip this because I don't think Katniss is gonna get next. Now, I have three. I'm putting the one I didn't see. So, first one I have is Ridley and Shane from the, no, I was about to say Darkest Minds. From the Beautiful Creature series. I love Ridley. I love her. And Simon Lewis. I'm automatically gonna say no because Simon would be destroyed by poor Ridley. Ridley would rip him into mincemeat, so that's just an automatic no. The next two characters I have are Cal from the Red Queen series and Damon Black. I don't think either of these two could handle each other. I think Cal would get way too annoyed with Damon and his snarky comments, and I don't think Damon could handle how uptight Cal is sometimes. So, they just may be friends. Now the next people we have is Mara Dyer from the Mara Dyer series and Jane from Twilight. think this is gonna work out because I would think Jane would get way too annoyed with Mara's whiting and not knowing how to use her power correctly. And in the Volturi, it's very it's looked up to know how to use your power and be that powerful being. So I don't think Jane would put up with that. So sorry, Mara, you're probably gonna be vampire meal. This joke. Next we have Isabelle Lightwood from The Mortal Instrument and Melanie from The Host. Ooh, I actually like this a lot because Izzy is like badass and so is Melanie, like in her own way, because she like survives the craziness going on of over at the end of the world. She survives. So I think I like this. I think they would get along well, and I think they would both keep each other in check in their badass ways. So we're gonna go with this. We have another Lightwood. We have Alec Lightwood from The Mortal Instruments and Finnick Odair from The Hunger Games. I don't know, because Finnick, again, is actually, no, this would work so well because Finnick is charming and like blonde and gorgeous like Jace, and Alec was in love with Jace. So like I think Alec would be in love with Finnick because he's a lot like Jace in certain ways. Oh yeah, I like this pairing. I mean, I love Magnus with Alec, but Alec and Finnick, that's a power couple. I just dropped one, so that's gonna be one of them. I didn't see who it was. And this one. The first name we have is Emma Carstairs from the Dark Artifices series, which I love you. And the other one is Clancy Gray. Hell no, Clancy doesn't get anything. Oh, Clancy's from the Darkest Minds, but Clancy does not get Emma. I'm sorry, but you are an evil little bitch, and I hate you, and I hate everything about you, and Emma would kick your ass, and she wouldn't let you live as long as you did. So, next, we have Liam Stewart from The Darkest Minds as well, and Alison De Laurentiis. Liam's too sweet for Allie. I'm sorry, but she's just... I love Allie, but in the books, she is a total... There's a different twist at the end. No. No, I don't even have a reason. I just... No. Next two we have are Jacob Black from the Twilight series and Patch from Hush Hush. No, because I love Jacob in like the last part of the book, and I love him. I love Taylor Lautner as Jacob. Like, there's something, we watched all of the movies recently, my mom and I, and there's something about Taylor Lautner that makes me love Jacob more than I did in the books. So he has a soft spot for me. And Patch, I want to kill sometimes. Like, I want to kick Patch's ass most of the time. So, no. Next one we have is Hermione Granger from Harry Potter, obviously, and Sebastian Morgenstern from The Mortal Instruments. Just gonna leave that there. I need a good one. I need a good one to light my soul right now. The next two we have are Lena and Shane from the Beautiful Creatures series and Alice Cullen. I'm trying to think. Lena's like all dark and twisty and brooding. I've only read the first Beautiful Creatures, so I don't know like past the books. I want to read the rest of the series, and Alice is just so bright and bubbly, and I don't think they would balance each other out. I think it would just make Alice depressed, and upset, and that's a no. Okay, if I don't get a good one now, I'm gonna be real upset because I'm failing at this game. Next ones we have are Magnus Bane from Cassandra Clare World because he's in like all the books, and Edward Cullen. You know, Alec is very brooding and like mysterious at the beginning of their relationship, and so is Edward. So I think that would work. Plus Magnus already dated a vampire, so it's all good. Edward's not gonna eat Magnus because he's not human. So I think I'm gonna ship this. So Edward and Magnus. Next characters we have is Mia Hall from If I Stay and Where She Went, and Alec from Twilight. You know, this might work because Mia plays the cello, and in Italy it's very looked upon to be very musical and very like well in the arts, and I think Alec would appreciate that and he would fall in love with a human, and then she'd turn. I mean, she doesn't have any family to like really mourn when she turns because they're all dead, but yeah, I think I like this pairing. Next I have Veda from The Darkest Minds and Ro from Twilight. You know, in some weird twisted part of my mind, I do see this working because like Veda is kind of just like an asshole, but like in a good way. Like she just doesn't put up with people's shit, and she would sit on Ro's throne and be like, tell me more, like tell me more of your bullshitness, and like what are we doing today? No, we're not gonna go murder innocent people. Okay, and just be like a badass and put Ro in his place, and Ro would just have to listen to it, and then she'd become the ruler of the Volturi after he turned her, and it would be glorious because then we'd have Queen Veda. So I must ship this. Alrighty then, I had so much fun doing this tag. It's really fun to put different characters together and be like, do I like them together? Would I ship them? But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave your favorite ship that I said down below if you agree with me, if you don't agree with me. And if there's another ship that you've done in a Ripper ship, tell me down below and I want to like vote and be like, yes, I like that. Or no, like get that the hell away from me. But I really want to know. Also hit that thumbs up button to let me know you like this video, and also hit that subscribe button and the little bell next to it so it notifies you every time that I upload a video. I upload every week, and I hope to see you next time, loves. Bye!